There was a sequence in the freeway chase where Trinity picks up the key maker and they've got a bike going against traffic. So what we did is we had this incredible stuntwoman named Deb who we literally drove against the traffic.
They needed a girl who could ride one of the Ducati 996s really well, and that would be what I'm known for. I started riding motorcycles when I was 6 years old, and I started competing when I was 9. The first movie I worked on, I had to jump a 30-foot ravine on a motorcycle.
You couldn't ask for a better person to be in charge of the bike, Debbie. She rides all kinds of motorcycles. She's an extensive car driver. I worked with her for over 20 years, so there's a certain comfort level I had with her right off the bat.
I can be, at that speed, I can be right up in there.
Okay. It's one thing to have all that metal around you in a roll cage and stuff like that, but Debbie on the Ducati with Will Leong on the back, nothing around him, no helmets, doing it against oncoming traffic was hair-raising. And I feared for them all the time.
Also, that was like part of a visual effects sequence where we wanted to have some, close calls with trucks and cars that would come too close, and some very complicated virtual camera moves where the camera would actually go underneath the truck.
The nature of the way the stunt, choreography works is that, believe it or not, Debbie would rather have cars to aim at.
So it's two cars.
To help her, orient herself.
We had some cars coming at her, and then we also had some markers on the ground which would represent down the freeway where certain cars would be at a certain time. So that was all mapped out on pre-visualization. Then RA and Deb and all the stunt drivers got out there and they practiced with her driving against the traffic.
Why don't you just line this up on this road here for a second and walk through it? Right. So you know where it is?
No.
So Debbie knows where it is? So
I loved cutting in and out of the traffic and just laying the bike down sideways. Sometimes we were doing 65 through traffic, just cutting, making hard cuts, and I really enjoyed that.
Being able to pull off what happened on the previs was a big deal for me. The motorcycle rig with Debbie was amazing. I mean, in and out of the traffic with the Keymaker double on the back, totally amazing, blew everybody's mind.
Is that a rehearsal?
I must admit, seeing someone drive at, 40 mile an hour into cars coming at you, that was a pretty scary experience. But she was like solid the whole time. She was an incredible driver. Never seen anything like it, and she would do it over and over again. Come back, would you like me to go a bit closer? Let me go a bit closer.
When you start a race or something, you get those butterflies. The same thing happens when you do stunts. It's the adrenaline kicking in.